try this again. Greetings, y'all. I'm back for another review. A little tidbit of information this time. Back in the 80s, Hasbro came out with some innovations based off a Mattel product. This product, of course, being Hot Wheels. Okay? Now, these little innovations were Hot Wheels-sized cars that, like its other counterparts, were more than meets the eye. And over the years, there have been variations of these MicroMasters. The biggest version, of course, being the ones they had recently with the what's one of those damn things again? I can't remember the name for the life of me. I'll remember that's important in this video. And they thought these little buddies were very, very good. We had such versions of them, which are also combiners, such as the Sky Boom Shield, the Requiem Sword, the Requiem Blaster, and the Star Saber. And they thought, these little miniature Transformers are pretty cool. So let's see what else we can come up with. When they came out with the Transformers live-action movie, they had mini-cons. That's to remember. Mini-cons. That's the part I was talking about. Now, they thought, these mini-con things are working pretty good. Let's see if we can go one step further. They took MicroMasters and mini-cons and crossed them. As you know, all the MicroMasters had those MicroMaster transports, MicroMaster upgrade sets where they were like a semi, where the trailer became a jet and the robot could fly it. And then you had all those bases and stuff. They came up with the Cyberverse. Miniature versions of the Lux, Leader, and all other variations of Transformers. I've already done a review on one. I'm going to do a review. You've heard of a Minicon? How about a Viacon? This is the Transformers Prime. There's the box. I still got the box just for the purpose of this review. Cyberverse Assault Infantry Viacon. Okay, says on the back, right here, a little reading of the card. The Viacons aren't always happy about their duties, but they follow orders without question, mostly because they're more afraid of their commanders than they are of whatever the Autobots would do to them. Okay, of course, we have different ones here and here, the team of which of Prime, RC, Bumblebee, Ratchet, and Bulkhead. I'm missing Bulkhead. We have Starscream, Soundwave, I think a Viacon, and Megatron. I need these two of the bigger ones. Okay, now for the box, I'm mostly keeping the little bio card, and this bio card goes in here. Okay, now for the vehicle. Here we go. Yep. And a little lower. Here we go. Yes. Arm up. Get on the lights. There we go. As you can see, he rolls pretty well. Okay, and this is a gun from one of the Prime figures. And as you can see, here's the meaning to the phrase armed to the teeth. I wouldn't want to see this coming at me, would you? Okay? This is his standard blaster weapon that he comes with, which the other version could fit in it quite nicely. Okay? Transformation for this guy is relatively simple. Put your finger in between the 2 points of the roof, pull up and out, stand him up, grab right here, what would be where his neck is, okay, like I said, when we get to this point, grab here where his abs would be, pull back on his front grill, push here. Suck a leg off. You need to first break a leg, eh? Reach underneath here, and his head should be visible. Pull his head up as far forward as you can. And close it up. He has standard side reverse movements, arms full circle, some knee and hip joints, able to do the splits. He can still hold his blaster plus the other version. If you want, you can even put that there, grab primes from the movie line, from the third movie line, and give him this. And get something like this. Of course, that won't do any good. So you take these, let's see, that's the double. See if I can make a really powerful weapon. Something like this. And give him this. Because now you can really see him. Yeah, I'll figure something out. But basically, you got this coming at you. Bang, you're dead. Do I recommend it? Well, I only have, I'll find it later. A handful of these Cyberverse figures. Let me see if I can find the others. I went and I found this guy from the third movie line. Each simply relatively easy transformation is mostly collapse this, and you get this moron. Breakout from what is officially the first movie. Set in the prime from the third movie, the Double Agent Trader. But let's go back a little bit further and get a Minicon, one of the three from Cybertron. But let's go older, all the way back to the 80s, with an actual Micromaster. Okay, you probably can't see this, not right now. There we go. Here we have the micros. Let's see if I can sit them down here so you can see all of them. These are all the mini Transformers. Of course, we also got Prime. Now, though officially, these are actually the first official micro Transformers. These weren't the first Transformers of this size. Two of the most infamous of the micro Transformers, they call them Minibots, which are mainstream Transformers nowadays, of which we have Bumblebee, was a VW Bug, and the only thing different from him that was a remold was his head, and it was Cliff Jumper. I gotta put this guy back to the vehicle mode somehow. I don't remember how. Continue to this. Now, I like Transformers. That's why I go to such maintenance. Right now, I'm missing Bulkhead, Starscream, the Decepticon version of Ratchet, that funky looking truck, that's the Decepticon version of Bulkhead, if you could just call him that, the new jet guy that's took over for Starscream, let's see who else. I got Bulkhead. Bulkhead, I think, is the only official Autobot I need to have all of the Autobots. I need everything is supposed to be out, well, 8 days ago, officially. It was the official release date for the rest of the Transformers, so I expect them anywhere in the next 1 to 2 months here where I'm at. If anyone who's watching these feels kind enough to share one with me, if they have an extra one that they can spare, I would appreciate it. If they want to sell it to me, just tell me how to pay it. I try not to deal with credit cards if I can help it. But the last guy asked, I got pissed, and I'm going to go F myself, which I'm pissed at still. Well, I'll get this uploaded so they get a chance, and let me know what you think, guys. I'll let you later.